last 4 years. That'll continue. Then it says, this has name recognition, and they said there's 4 people: Jackie Meck, Brian McCackron, Max Wilson, John Nelson, Tom Campanella. I had about 64% name recognition. He had 20% name recognition. But what is really something is that of all the votes, this is broken down by age. So this says that males vote in Buckeye 2,080, females 2,239. And then it says that in District 1, 388 votes. District 2, there's 300 votes. District 3 is 656 votes. District 4, 1,459 votes, and that's because of this guy sitting right here. Charles Waters. He put out by himself right at 50 or 60 signs in people's yards. He kept coming, getting signed, and I mean, he covered the turf. The other guy is Wayne Pope back there in the back. That guy must have met with everybody in Buckeye telling me to vote for them, call them, or whatever. So those are all part of it. Then in District 6, which is this area up here, and a lot of Sundance, there was 1,027. So that's the breakdown, and the guys told me we use High Ground. High Ground is a lobbyist and they're political people, and I use them to run this campaign. And they told me that the people, as an example, 38 years old, there were 38-year-old persons in Buckeye that voted.
How many?
48. 38 years old, 48 people. Then when you go down to 58 years old, there's 108 people voted. 59 years old, 117 people voted. 63-year-olds, 123 people voted. What I'm saying is they can break it down by age, and in fact, the biggest age group that voted was between 58 and 70 years old. I'm 71.
What's the percentage?
In about 7 days. I'll be 71 years old.
What's the percentage of 71?
Yeah, just 71. The percentage is 2%. 91 voted. There was one guy, 96 years old, 1 vote. 94-year-old, there's 2 votes. 93-year-old, 2 votes. 92-year-old, 1 vote. So that helped. Anyway, they projected, based on all this information and the survey, they projected I would win at 69%. And what is it?
67.1.
67.1. But again, my wife has always said that it's not over till the fat lady sings.
And I ain't ready to sing yet.
And I don't know any fat ladies, so that's But anyway, all of you really helped, and I really appreciate that. I can tell you without a doubt, this is the best council the town of Buckeye has ever had.
That's right.
They're younger guys, they're good guys. Councilman Hustis is here. Brian McCackron was going to be here, but he got flu, I guess, and decided not to come. But this is the best council. It's the best management because he's seasoned. He came from Goodyear and was over there for 19 years. So we haven't been in the paper bad. We haven't had a lot of bad publicity. And when I interviewed with West Valley View, Jim Painter said, well, I never read anything about anything wrong with Buckeye. Used to, you always saw something. And I said, Jim, we don't have any crap for you to print. So he said, well, come think of it, that's right. So anyway, my wife has stood beside me, excuse me, the last 4 years, and she told me to run again.
Can you go up there?
Great, I have to console him? Great.
Told me to run it again, and so that's why we did it.
That's right. Well, life would be easier if he wasn't the mayor. Now that we're both retired, or should we say retarded? But retired. But he is a good man. He loves it. He's not in it for himself. He's a workaholic. I have fussed about that for my entire life. But he's the man for the hour. He really, really is. He loves Buckeye. And I tell you what, I don't think there's not anything that he does not have a knowledge about or know somebody that can help him get an answer to something. I mean, from sweeping out a drugstore when he started in the 3rd grade, he has worked his entire life. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you all very much.
Not only that, he's a good whistler.